Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TCG Talk, back today with another video. And in today's video, I wanted to go over a little bit more on my thoughts about Uprising and how the ninja side of things is good. I think is going to go, and kind of my predictions. I slightly went over what my predictions were in my Mask Momentum giveaway, and congratulations to the winners. If you're watching this today on the 1st of June, which is a Wednesday, I'll be sending them out this weekend. And once I send them out to you, I will give you kind of all the details and stuff so you can track it, because I'm gonna try to put tracking numbers to them and stuff like that. So anyway, I wanted to kind of go over what I think is going to happen from the ninja perspective and why I think the things I think. Just to kind of preface, I don't know any insider information. I haven't been given, I don't even have a preview card from LSS, much less anything else. So I don't have any info on the cards or anything like that. This is just completely my thoughts on the set and kind of what I'm gathering from it, right? So, and I'm not going to go insanely in depth. I'm just going to kind of give like my high level opinions on what I think the ninja class is going to be, what I think Fi is going to be, how I think he's going to fit, and then kind of give you maybe some cards that I think, current cards right now, that are going to be useful in Fi, and we'll see in a month or two if I'm right or not, right? So as most people know, if you're not familiar, Uprising is going to have three heroes. It's going to have Fi, Dromai, and Eastlander. So point number one is, I think Fi, kind of just prediction number one, and I said this in the last video, is Fi is going to be a low to the ground aggro deck. Not like a Benji style aggro deck, but he's definitely going to be a low to the ground kind of hit you with a bunch of different attacks, truly death by 1,000 cuts type. And then I think what he's going to have is he's going to have some type of mechanic. I think his hero ability is going to have to do with how many chain links are on the chain, whether that's if you've attacked X amount of times, something turns on, or, you know, some other ability procs when he attacks so many times or hits so many times. But I also think he's going to have some type of card or cards or something that buffs his attacks, because I think he's going to be one of those heroes that's like death by 1,000 cuts. But if you allow him to do X thing, right, whether that's so many hits in a turn or some type of token he collects, like like people keep throwing around Ash tokens or something like that because he has a lot of Phoenix and stuff. But he's gonna accumulate something to where it's going to allow the player to then buff his attack. So now it's almost like similar like Channel Mount Heroic with Briar, where he's just going to get something stupid where he can just play it out. I don't know if that's going to be tokens. I don't know if that's going to be a card. I don't know if that's going to be his ability or whatever it's going to be. I think he's just going to be kind of like in between Benji and Katsu as far as like low to the ground type stuff. But he's also going to have the ability to buff his attacks through his Phoenix or through his fire mechanic or arcane mechanic. So because Fi is draconic, so we don't know if he's a part of the royal family, or he used to be, or if he, isn't a part of the royal family, is true like a nomad or uprising, or what that case may be. But based off like what we know about him so far, I think he's going to have some similar like mechanics as Jeremiah. He's got to have it because he's from that area. So yeah, that's what I think about Fi. And like looking at his Blitz ability or his Blitz hero art, he has the Phoenix around him, right? And we'll also see the Phoenix somewhere else. I think we could possibly see like a Phoenix versus Dragon thing, and I'll show you all why here in a second. But the real question I want to know if Fi is he going to have a dragon? There's 3 dragons, there's 3 heroes. Now, I don't know if Icelander's going to get a hero because she's ice and none of the dragons really follow her style. She may, though. I hope she does. I hope each hero gets a dragon, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to have something to do with Magma or Ash or Phoenix Fi, as far as Fi is concerned. And then Jeremiah is more of the dragons, more control-y from what people are saying. She's going to be more of a control-oriented hero, possibly. And you can see this in her art from the Blitz deck art, that she's going to, she has a lot of dragons around her wisping in the air. So she controls dragons very heavily. And she has what looks to be 3 dragons there. So I don't know if she'll control all 3 dragons, but we'll have to see. I hope Fi gets a dragon. I'll kind of give my reason as to why, even though it is stretching a little bit here in a second. So again, Fi, I think it's going to be like low to the ground, somewhere between Benji and Katsu, and then he's going to have some type of ability, whether it's a hero, whether it's a card, whether it's a trigger, or tokens, where he can buff his attacks and really become overpowering if you allow him to be. The next thing I wanted to show is the box art, right? Uprising, and it shows like a dragon going against a Phoenix. You can clearly see on the right side that it looks very similar to Fi's Phoenix that's on above his left shoulder. And then Dromai obviously has her Dragon Illusionist card that's already been shown, which is similar to the dragon on the left side. So definitely think there could be like a Phoenix versus Dragon mechanic in this. The right's obviously a Phoenix in my opinion, and the left is a Dragon. So Illusionist versus Ninja, stuff like that, right? So I think Fi is gonna have something to do with a Phoenix mechanic, whether he has that in his cards, whether it's his abilities, or whether it's just like card art. I think he's definitely gonna have that. Then we get into the dragons, right? So this is Dromai, right? I think it is how you pronounce it, Dromai. So this is the one dragon. There's two dragons that we don't know if they're going to be in cards or it's just art or whatever it is, or they're just a part of the lore. But Dromai is as it's not Dromai. I'm sorry, it's Dominia is the one dragon. So that's this dragon that we haven't seen a whole lot of other than just the art. It's gonna be really interesting to see how that alters things. I don't know if she's gonna be another dragon for Dromai or she's gonna be with Fi, or maybe she's just part of the set. I think one of two things is gonna happen. Either one of three things really, and I know it's a lot, but I think either each hero is gonna get their own dragon. That's option one. Option B is I think that Dromai is going to get two dragons, which is Domina and the one that's already been shown, and then Fi gets the last one. Or three, Dromai just has all the control of the dragons, and Fi has phoenixes that we don't know about yet. So we'll have to see what happens. But this one isn't tied to any one hero, so we'll have to see with her. This is the one that is tied to Dromai, right? This is the Dracona Optimi, which is on the art for the Illusionist card. We definitely know this is an Illusionist, Draconic Illusionist card, and Dragon. So nothing much to say there. Then you have this one. This is the one that I think if Fi has a dragon, it's going to be this one. This is Tumultai. I can never say these names right. I apologize. But if you look, he has like a molten core, right? Like almost like a phoenix. And I think that you could possibly see this where, because Fi has a lot of molten core, a lot of like fire and magma and phoenix like stuff. Maybe there's something along this where, the phoenixes or like something like that, or you can sum up his own dragon. And that's this one. And dragons, ninjas kind of go together. I think it would be kind of a disservice to not allow that to have its own dragon, but we'll have to see. But my second prediction is if Fi's going to get a dragon, it's going to be this one. So we'll see if I'm right or not. So first prediction is based around Fi's ability. Second prediction is based on his dragon. And then we'll go into it. So and my third one is I think that, again, he's going to be aggro based because I think the way the set's going to work is Eastlander's kind of like your mid range where she can do a little bit of everything. I think Dromai is going to be your control and Fi is going to be your aggro, and it's going to create that circle because they said that this is going to be an exceptional sealed and draft set. And I think in order to have that, you have to have three archetypes that can kind of beat each other. Like one beats one beats another, one beats another. I think that's how you create a good draft set. So we'll have to see with that. But going to the second half of this video, I wanted to kind of give some cards that I think are going to be useful with Fi based off what I think his ability is going to be. We'll see if I'm right or wrong when it comes back to it. But yeah, we'll get right into it. So it's 4 cards. They're really simple. One is 100 wins. It's a go again card. I don't think the combo, and I guess this is a fourth prediction, combo is not going to be as important with Fi. Like, he's not going to care about combo. Combo is just something you could be able to use with him if you want, but he's not going to rely on it by any means like Katsu does. I think he's really going to rely on a different ability. But 100 wins I think is good because it's a low to ground. It's combo, so you can combo it with another 100 wins. You're not going to be able to search for it like you can with Katsu if his ability is different. But it's a 3 power go again for 0 cost. That also can buff it on itself for with the Winds of Eternity. So we'll have to see, but I think this card could be useful. Belittle's another one. Again, being able to reveal and go get Minnowism. If Fi is truly going super wide, you might want to have more resources or more ways to like do something with another card depending on what his ability is. So Belittle could be very useful. I think Ride the Tailwind's going to be extremely useful. I think Fi is going to have some cards similar to like Break Tide where by themselves they're not good cards. But when they're triggered with whatever Fi's ability is, they'll be really powerful. Maybe they don't have inherent go again. So maybe Ride the Tailwind will be able to give some of those less powerful cards go again and be able to trigger Fi's ability more. I think honestly this is the number one card that I would pick to be useful with Fi if I was going to just have a wild guess. The next one's Head Jab, similar to 100 Wins, just a really low to the ground attack that will be buffed by Fi's ability. That's a 0 cost go again. I think that'll be the most useful. So that's what I have. Like I said, so summing it all up, 4 predictions. 1, Fi is going to be like a low to the ground, super wide aggro deck where his ability has to do with a lot of chain links, whether that's buffing his attacks or how many attacks he's done, or Ash tokens, or summoning a dragon, or whatever it is. But it's all going to be based off how many times he's attacked. That's my opinion. The second thing is that it's going to be a good draft set where they all have kind of different abilities on each other. Icelander's going to be mid range, Jeremiah's going to be control, Fi's going to be aggro. I think that's going to be a big thing. My third prediction is that either each hero is going to get their own dragon, or some of the dragons. All 3 dragons are going to have a purpose. Jeremiah is going to have all 3 dragons, or Jeremiah's going to have 2 and Fi's going to have 1. I think Fi gets 1, though, personally. And then my last prediction, which I think is kind of the more obvious one, is Fi's abilities are going to have nothing to do with combo. Combo is going to be something that is a Katsu thing, and you can maybe implement a couple combo cards into Fi, like 100 Wins and Winds of Eternity, but overall, his deck's not going to worry about combo, and it's not going to be as useful with him because his ability is not going to be centered around it. So, what to see. I'm super excited about the set. I can't wait. I'm likely going to Vegas. I'm finalizing that this week. And so if you're going to be in Vegas, hit me up. Let me know in the comments below. Tell me to look out for you. I'll likely be wearing like a giant red mask. It looks like an Under Armour mask. I'll wear the same mask everywhere. And then be wearing a hat. But yeah, if you see me, definitely hit me up. Let me know. I would love to meet some people in Vegas and play some games and jam some stuff in. I'm going to be doing the sealed stuff. I'm going to get the sealed package for Vegas so I can play a lot of sealed events because I just want to play as much Uprising as possible. But yeah, let me know what y'all thoughts are. Let me know if you think the predictions are on point. I think we're going to be at a good spot for Ninja, but we'll have to see. Yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If not me, go to another Flesh and Blood creators so we can do the same thing for them so we can get more people seeing this game. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time on TCG Talk. Thank y'all so much.